I guess
I'm wearing my Scary Sunday shirt. You're just wearing. You can't even see what he's wearing. You need to grow like 3 more inches, buddy. Just saying.
It's not my fault. You're like 6'4" and I'm 5'8". There's a big difference.
That's true. That's true.
Anyway, so what did we watch?
We watched Trick or Treat.
Yes, we did.
I feel like this is a movie we probably should have saved for Halloween time.
Yeah, we found it.
Yeah.
So we bought it.
And we watched it. And there is so much about this movie. So this movie is basically, I guess it's like a town where like random like Halloween tropes and like
myths
and legends come to life during Halloween time.
Yep.
Sure, why not? It's a really interesting premise.
Yeah.
I'll give it that. What did you like about it, Zach?
I like you said, like, you know, starting it off, like, I liked that it was so original and it was different and it has, you know, these elements. And the biggest thing that I really like, I mean, without trying to get into it too spoily, is that I like that everything somehow connects.
Yeah.
By the end of the story. So it really all just comes full circle around. And, you know, is it scary? No. Is it cool and interesting? For sure. So it's really got these, like, you know, and they're all mini stories. So that's what's kind of cool is that you have like 5 different stories going on, but it's all going down on the same timeline.
Yeah. I did like that, but kind of just really that's the only positive for me is that it was a uniquely tied together story.
Yeah.
But that leads me into my first negative, kind of jumping onto that real quick, is I didn't like how much it jumped. It jumped a lot.
It does jump a lot.
So
it does.
I don't like movies that jump around a lot that much. I know there's some really popular ones that do it that I do like a little bit more, but that's because they're overall a whole lot better. But it does take me out of it a bit when you jump around a lot like this one definitely did. But back to my likes. See, jumping around. Nobody likes it. Yeah, no. I'm exactly for that one. Yeah, I mean, really, it's just the story for me. Like it's okay. It's definitely cool having an original horror movie for once, because not many are original these days anymore. In the world of remake and reboot and all this nonsense BS. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I mean, like I said, I'm gonna say just like the story's really cool, the jumping back and forth, and like every Halloween creature you can think of, some way or another, shows up.
Yeah.
So it's really like for me, it was cool. That's like my main takeaway from it is the story great? No. But is it cool enough that you can be like, oh, this is different, this is cool. The monsters in it, that, you know, they really do actually all do practical effects and nothing's like super CG. Yeah. So that's really cool.
Who was it that made it again? I can't remember.
Do I know Bryan Singer produced it?
Yeah, Bryan Singer produced it, which...
X-Men movies, guys.
Yeah.
There you go.
Directed by Michael Dougherty.
Yeah.
Who did Godzilla.
Yeah.
Or wrote Godzilla.
Yeah, so it really has these really cool elements and different twists and turns. Negatives for me, though, are that, you know, it does jump a lot. Like, you know, if you're not paying attention, you know, you could go from one story to the next. And
well, I think this movie's old enough to where we could directly reference certain things. Like, there's the scene with the vampire in the alleyway where he goes to kill the girl. And then you see the couple from the very beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, we jump back to before that couple gets killed.
Yeah.
And then, oh, we see them again later on. When did this movie come out? I don't remember.
You had it just opened. Yeah. It's like late 2000s, I think.
2008.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, around that time we were in a weird point for horror movies.
Oh yeah.
And this
Remix.
is definitely one of
that was the time
positives.
period of the shoot of we're getting a Jason movie, followed by a new Freddy movie, followed by or Halloween just came out a couple like the year before that. So like the remakes were arising and stories were declining. So this is something that I take from.
This definitely fell under the radar.
This did. This is a cult classic horror movie for a lot of people. Negatives though for me is the jumping around.
We're rambling a lot, so let's just get to the score. Just because it is an original story, and I will always give you a huge positive for being original in that story, I'm going to go ahead and give it the 50-50. Oh. Overall, the movie is much lower than that, in my opinion. But the story thing, that gets to me. I like a good story, and it was interesting.
I did buy it, but I'm going to go ahead and give it the 50-50 as well. It's fun, it's entertaining, but it's also very, very different and weird, so that's a big plus, but it doesn't just get to the buy it just yet. But it's totally worth checking out, though, I feel like. Yeah. And if you want to save it for Halloween, it's a great Halloween time movie. Anyway, go into the comments below. Let us know what you guys thought about the movie. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What are you going to see it, or are you just going to skip it? Hit that like button. It looks like that. Also, if you're new to the channel, we are your average watchers. We do movie reviews, movie trailer reactions, and video game playthroughs.
Oh God, why do you keep reminding me every video?
And welcome to the channel, guys. Hit that notification bell. It's gonna get you our videos just like that. Super easy, super simple, and that way we don't get lost in your feed because we know that you watch probably 50 different channels on YouTube.
Yeah,
it's that simple.
So like
we're out of here. We'll see you guys on the next one, which who knows? Probably be tomorrow.